library in the Python, or this is one independent library, or there are many libraries which will assist you in your scientific or numerical calculation. So there are few libraries like, let's say I will type here NumPy, SciPy, 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 then Matplotlib, then there is a, let's say, SymPy. So there are few libraries, then like pandas. So you will find here also in help menu if in Jupyter Notebook environment. So we will start with our NumPy library. Other libraries like SciPy, SymPy, Pandas, I will show during that respective lectures. Also, we will cover one separate section on Matplotlib library for the plotting. So right now we will see only NumPy library. So let me convert this cell into as a markdown type. So markdown and new cell. So input cell I will create. So let's say in Jupyter Notebook, this NumPy library will be built in. So if you go in help menu, you will find NumPy. So it is already there. And let's say if you want to include library, any library which is not included here. So how can you do that? So there is a command. First you have to type this symbol shift 1, then pip install and name of that library. So I want to install, let's say, NumPy, and shift enter. So it will check whether this library is available or not. If it is not available, it will start installing. So it is saying me requirement already satisfied. So it is already there in this Anaconda package. So don't need to install. So if you want to install, use this command and name of the library. And let's say if I am in my Python library, how can we use NumPy library here? So first, how to use that library? You have to import that library into your working environment. So that there is command called import NumPy. So that means I am going to import modules from the NumPy library. And let's say here I want to use, let's say, x is equal to 5 and y is equal to, let's say, sine of x. And then I want to print y, or simply just type y. So it will say me sign is not defined. Basically, this Python is not recognizing what is the meaning of sign. And let's say if I here use numpy dot sign, now y is getting calculated. So basically from numpy I am calling this sine function. So sine, cos, theta, let's say here cos. So I am calling that function. So if every time you don't want to write this total numpy, so you can use short form also. So here how can I do? Import numpy as a, let's say, np. So I am using one short name for numpy library as np, and here you can use np.cos. So np is not defined. So first run this, then run this. Okay. So now you can calculate. Or if you don't want to import or use this symbol also, there are other option like from numpy import, let's say, sine comma cos, and other modules you can import. And here first run this so that it will import, and now here I remove, still it is calculating. And if you want to import everything whatever available in this numpy library, you can use star. So it will import every module available in that library. So this way you can use your library, NumPy library, or every library. This is a perfect way. So depending on your usage, you can decide whether to import in short form or you want to import every module. And let's say if I go to the Python, so this I have shown in a Jupyter notebook. If you want to run in a Python, let's say I will create here import numpy. I am directly using a Python shell. So it is showing me there is no module named numpy. So basically it is not installed in your system. So first we need to install in your system if you want to use this Python directly. So how can I do? So go to just cmd or command prompt and here just use pip install and numpy capital M and enter. So it will start gathering the library and make sure your internet is on that time. So basically it is downloading the numpy, whatever the package available currently it will download and it is almost 14.7 MB. Till download we will wait and in meantime I can show something in here. So in this Jupyter notebook if you want to install library you have to use this symbol but in your command prompt you don't need. So right now NumPy is getting installed in your computer. Here already available in a Jupyter notebook. So this is a browser based toolbar so you don't need to install. So SciPy is there already. Matplotlib is also already. Pandas is also already. And once you install you can install remaining libraries also. So till that I will show next part. So I have showed how can you use simple expression. So basically what is a NumPy? So I am on a NumPy's website. So here you can search NumPy. So basically NumPy is like numerical calculation. It is used for numerical calculation. Mainly it is used for formulating the arrays. So this kind of arrays or you can say matrices. So n by n matrix you can say 3 by 3 matrix. Here you can do operation on matrices different like dot product, cross product, addition of matrix, inverse of matrix, complex number, everything. So there are many modules available in the NumPy library like linear algebra is also there, solving the equations of different equations. So that whenever it is required, we'll cover that. So let's say if I want to uh, get one array, let's say I am using A is a one matrix. So for that, I can use np dot array np that means I am recalling the numpy library and let's say I want to get one row of matrix. Let's say first you have to use round bracket and inside that two right and one row or one array you have to use square bracket. So let's say 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 and if you want to print a let's say a so it is giving me array of one row that is a one dimensional array. And let's say I am using another array, let's say 2 by 2 array, np dot array or 2 by 2 matrix simply when there is n by n array, you have to use one additional square bracket. So first round bracket, then one square bracket. Inside that, I want to use 2 by 2 array. So first row, then comma, second row. And let me type first row, let's say in first row it is 3 minus 3, let's say 4, comma, and 6. Second row, first element let's say 0, second element let's say 5, and third one is the this one. And let's say print B. So you can see first row that is minus 3, 4, 6, second row 0, 5, 7. And let's say if you getting confused, you are not able to recognize when you type the rows, just press enter. So it will arrange like this. Make sure there is comma, there is one additional square bracket if you are using multiple array n by n array. So let's see whether it is installed. Now it is installed. So it is showing you are using pip version, that is older version. You can upgrade that. So it is not required. So let's check here in Python directly import numpy. So now it is not giving me any error. That means it is installed. Sometimes some libraries also do not run directly in Python. It gives some error. So better to use Jupyter Notebook. Here I will type, let's say np dot array, and let's see here first row 2 comma 2 complete square bracket, second row let's say 3 comma 3 close bracket, and enter. So np is not defined. Basically it is saying because we have not specified what is a np. So I will copy this and directly I will use numpy dot array, and now it will show me the matrix. So just by using pip install name of the library, you can install library. So this is for this lecture, and we will see some features of NumPy library in next lecture. So